It's Bourbon Night. Hello, I'm Chad.
I'm Sarah.
Welcome to the Advent Calendar day number 4. It's blind, everybody.
That's right.
We don't know what's what.
We don't. I know that's light.
This is light.
It's the lightest one, I think, so far.
And it has the number 4 on it. But that's all we know so far.
That is all we know.
Let's see if we can deduce a little bit more.
Okay.
Yesterday, wow, Sarah. If you haven't seen yesterday, go watch it now. You called it.
Well, I just have a nose for what an Old Forester is like, and it's just reasonable to guess that something that had that nose would be the one thing, the 1910 has got that, I don't know, it just has that thing.
Okay, okay. All right, I was complimenting you, but you took it as me picking on you.
You freak.
Okay, anyway, yeah.
This is not what I expected for how light this is.
What an interesting nose.
Do you get okay, and this is super weird, but do you get a little bit of bubble gum?
Yeah.
Like double bubble, but the chalky outside?
Yes.
I totally do.
Trying to remember where I've gotten that. Rarely have I gotten it before.
But it has been a once on at least one occasion before.
Like it might have been a Woodford product.
I think you might be right.
We wouldn't have 2 Brown Formans in a row here, would we?
Who would do that?
Who would do that? It'd be crazy.
It would be madness.
This
is super light, though.
Might be the madness of Matt Preston, who put this calendar together for us at the Lexington Bourbon Society.
I get that, and just a little hint of oak and caramel, and maybe just a touch of milk chocolate, but
Bubblegum in my dish. How many pieces do you wish?
I'll just have one, thanks.
Okay.
All right, I'm ready.
Yeah, let's do it.
The drink's quite a bit hotter than I thought it would, too.
There's a little spice on there.
Just a little. It went numb the back of my tongue.
Uh-huh. There's some signs of proof. Maybe in the 90 to 100
Yeah, I think
region.
Yeah, I agree.
It's different. Much like the nose, the palate's different.
It's got some sweetness and some spiciness. But I do get that, which makes me wonder, and because it goes to the back of my tongue, makes me wonder about that rye content. It's nice, it's light, it's very easy, but while also being interesting in the spiciness and like that sweet spice, where it's hitting on your tongue, I think it's a nice experience. I couldn't even venture a guess about this one.
No.
I have no
See if you can
idea.
get this one.
This one I cannot get.
Okay.
But it wouldn't be any fun if I got them all. That'd be stupid. Who would want to watch that?
Puzzled, yes.
I get a nice hug off of it though, which again,
Maybe
I'm
it is
just
higher proof.
shocked because of the color though. It is so light.
It is light.
When I saw it, I was like, I'm not really looking forward to that one. But actually, I misjudged it. It's pretty tasty.
You book by the covered it.
I book by the covered it, and you should never do that.
It's sweet, that's for sure.
But it has that like back end zip to, I think, even that out a little bit.
I'm starting to think it's higher proof than what we thought.
I think it might be.
I think it might be a little north of 100 or maybe right at 100.
Yeah, it's kind of crisp. I don't know. I like it. I want to know what it is now.
I'm still
You're still puzzling.
Wrestling with this. It's interesting, but I don't know if it's quite my cup of tea. I don't know.
It's not something that I think I would reach for on the regular, but if I saw it at a party, like amongst 5 or 6 other things, I would probably pick it up and be like, yeah, I will have a pour of this. You know what I mean? But like when I come home from a long day, we have a lot of options, but it's not going to be the one I'm like thinking about. Like when I get home, I want a pour of this.
Right.
Not that I think about drinking bourbon all day long. Maybe I do.
Okay, well, I'm flummoxed. I have no guesses. It is definitely interesting. It does leave a lingering heat across the tongue.
I've taken 2 sips of water and I can still feel it on the back of my tongue.
Yeah. I want to know.
I want to know.
Let's find out.
The world wants to know. Oh, this again.
Yeah. Oh, it's the big Advent calendar of revealing. Here we go. Day 4 is 4 Roses single barrel.
I almost said 4 Roses, and now I regret not saying 4 Roses.
This is the regular off-the-shelf 4 Roses single barrel? It does not exactly taste like that.
It doesn't like it.
Maybe it does. Hold on. Now that I know what it is, let me take this last sip.
I stand by my earlier statements. It's 100 proof, right? Or like right around there?
Yeah, it's 100. And it is, a high rye. It's so funny. Here, let's move this. It's so funny.
Ooh,
Yeah, it's for you. Knowing what something is, how it can sometimes change a little bit. Like knowing it's Four Roses single barrel, knowing that I know I like that, taking that last sip, I was like, oh, okay. No, it's fine.
But when do you like it though? Because there's the single barrel and then there's the recipes all broken out. And
right.
I know you tend to gravitate more towards some recipes than others.
Of course, as everyone seems to do.
But it's not like you hated it either.
It's just so funny, and that's why I love doing this calendar blind this year, is when you not when you take out the possibilities, when you put in every conceivable possibility, you're like, oh, I'm not quite sure. And you start to I think you nitpick a little bit more.
Well, sure.
And then, but when you're like, oh, it's Four Roses, it's a brand I like, it's an expression I've had for years, you're like, no, okay, no, it's fine. And you're more forgiving towards it. Mm-hmm. That's interesting.
Well, it's a psychological thing. I think it's like that brand affinity, right? Like, I like doing it blind because I think it's fun. I like to take that. As someone who's in marketing, I like to remove the filter.
There you go. Okay. And if you drink many more of those, you will completely remove your filter.
I'll have no filter.
Yes. Ha! There you go. Hey, our home on the internet is whiskyambitions.com. It's where you can get Glencairns such as these, pint glasses, rocks glasses, t-shirts like yours, Sarah, challenge coins, and so forth. That's whiskyambitions.com.
You can become a patron. It's patreon.com/itsbourbonnight and become a member of our community and join in our conversation. We do some patron-only podcasts. We do some polls. We do inside scoops on what's coming next. Patron-only, perks. We'll just say that.
There you go.
You kind of have to be one to know. So.
If you haven't subscribed already and would like to do so, you can click right up here to do that. There's also suggestions of other videos down here that you can click. We'll see you over there in those. Thanks, Sarah.
Thanks, Chad.
We'll see you guys tomorrow. Until then, drink more bourbon.